Hello, my computer duders. I've got quite a few things to try this evening. There's a demo out for necrophosis, which sounds like a medical condition. It might be. May not download that. Marathon also. Aleph 1 got greenlit for Steam. I don't know if you know what that is. Necrophoresis. Okay, clicking download the demo doesn't work. That's concerning. I mean, you know what necrophosis is? It's like, Mom, can we stop for Scorn? No, we have Scorn at home. This is Scorn at home. It looks... Dare I say it better? Scorn was more Giger than Beksinski. This is more Beksinski than Giger. Bone Mex. You had me at Bone Mex. Weird bugs. It looks beautiful. They've also nailed that stuff. Whatever Beksinski's landscapes are made out of. The texture it has. Promising stuff. Makes me wish I could download the demo. Makes me really wish I could download the demo. Let's do some meme games to start with. Serbian dancing lady. Sent to me by my very own Serbian dancing lady. Hang on. It wants to flash my personal information on the screen for a little bit. I really wish Unreal wouldn't do that. Here we go. It is Friday. This looks like a real game kind of. How can I be scared when I'm also horny? Effort went into this. That's just the craziest thing about this. Oh, it's just Slender Man. Find 10 pictures. Is there like a... Oh. Fuck you. Come on. Jeff's a killer. Does that not count? There's a stick drift. Is that not one of the photos? There is no use key. This is not a drill. I repeat, there's no use key. What is this, Quake? I forgot to turn on... VSync. VSync on. 60. It's fine. Everything looks good. Frankly, this is a suspicious amount of effort for a meme game. Is it really going to try to be scary? So this does not count as... Oh, no, it does. I just have to walk onto it. It's like fucking Atari game logic. It's got the VHS... Oh no! The spooky meme pictures from the 4chan. The ancient Serbian 4chan. What killed me? Something killed me. Something killed me. Find the drawings. I don't know if we agree on what a drawing is. That's what all the danger signs were for. Is that the game? This is the game. This is what you bought. You spent real money on this. How you feel about that? You feeling good? You feeling like this was worth your money? I can always return it. It has good graphics, but that's not an accomplishment nowadays, because these are probably just Turbo Squid or Asset Store assets that appear in a bunch of other games. Oh, the spooky meme pictures! Oh no, it's a chocolate gentleman. Oh, it's a selfie of a melanated brother. Oh no! In trouble. Oh, poor baby, you've been having trouble lately. Oh, wait. There's traps of some kind in there. The spooky troll face! Are those... Oh no, that killed me. How did I die? Am I dead? I'm not dead. The red marks hurt me. I don't understand. Is that a thing in Serbia? Fucking Unreal Engine makes it so hard to spot shit games anymore, because any game can look good. The spooky Serbian dancing lady. I feel scarousal. Oh, that's not dancing. She's just running at us. Ah! She's hot. Oh no. Baby, what that mouth do? Probably that's why she hates men too, because men don't take her seriously as a spooker man. Like, imagine if you were a ghost, or a Zambo, or a Zamborino, or a Skeleman, but you're a lady Skeleman, a Skelemina, And every time you haunt a man, he just gets a boner and starts hitting on you. Probably you'd start murdering too. You can dance from anytime you want. I won't get scared. I'll make it a fear boner. What does that sound too? That's like what I sound like when I crack my hog. I don't know a more delicate way to put that. Oh, they're invisible from behind. That makes them harder to spot. That's not fair. So don't touch the red markings. Why is she vibing out in the woods? Why, what does she get out of dancing there? Is she even a ghost, or is she just a is this just what Serbian women do? Are they okay? Do they need help? What did you get yourself into this time? I guess if I lived in a country where Serbian men were my main option, I would go out in the wilderness a lot too. I will do my Serbian dance for you. Serbian dance. It burns to be Serbian. Probably because of all the fucking white phosphorus America dropped on you. I like that I don't have to check if that's true or not, because we've just done so much fucked up stuff that probably, odds are, at some point we did. As an American, you can just apologize to anyone from any country, and chances are it's for something. Is that a Obunga? Ow! Fuck my fucking ankles. I actually do have to ask because Slavs do that. Don't they? Or at least the lower class. Oh fuck! No! No! What is that move? Flapping her arms. Is that a cultural thing? Don't be hostile, baby. Let me love you. We can make such beautiful music together. It would sound like slapping two pieces of ham together. Or like sticking your fingers into a jar of peanut butter over and over really quickly. And that's music exactly. Actually, anything's music these days. After dubstep, pretty much the floodgates were open. Why did we get Skibbity Toilet when Obunga was so ripe for inventing new lore? Like, we could have had, like, Obungner. Bride of Obunga. That's another one of these. Again, you're only making me horny. That's how you gotta deal with spooks. They don't know how to handle it. They're used to being scary. If you just get a boner, that's the saying from Nietzsche. If you stare into the abyss, then the abyss stares back. But if you start stroking your shit, then the abyss gets all uncomfortable, and then it's a game of chicken as to which one of you stops. No, all right. I don't know what killed me. Still curious about this cultural significance of angry red lettering. I can jump if I crouch. Will that crouch does nothing? Burns. Oh, burn my. Obama. It's crazy that I live in a country where we might actually elect a president from prison. And that, like, half the country's like, all right, so what if he did the rapes? You're just using those as an excuse to keep him out of office, and that's a real thing people think is an argument. They're like, oh, what about all this Hunter Biden stuff we made up? That's not fair. What about these arguments from my imagination? That works better than I thought it would. This is the water quality in Serbia. There's something in the water that makes them the way they are. Don't drink the water if you go to Serbia. You'll slowly start transforming into a Serbian. Yeah, okay, old women are actually scary. Look upon me in despair. I'm the end of boners. Oh, boner. Oh, porn. Oh, grandma. Oh, she's just vibing over there, isn't she? She do be vibing. Oh, they're vibing everywhere. This is what happens if you fucking intervene in the politics through the CIA of Eastern European countries. You nuke Japan, you get anime. You fuck with Serbia, you get Serbian dancing lady. Oh, it's a fucking Wojak. That's what I look like right now when I stream. I see that in the reflection of my monitor when it's black. Also like 40 chins. This is literally just Slenderman, but you can see Slenderman. This makes me ashamed of myself for not making the game yet. If the Serbians can do it, anyone can. Let's be honest. Not that Eastern Europeans aren't fucking game dev gods. They made Chasm and the Rift. That was Ukrainians, though. That's where we outsourced a lot of CGI work in the mid to late 90s to Ukraine. Like $12 to make you some good-looking CGI dragons or spaceships with their pirated copies of Lightwave and Bryce. Does this old Serbian lady also dance? I don't think that... No! Did she ever stop? That's not fair. Oh, she ran past me. No, you can't do that! Your pathfinding can't get me. Your pathfinding can't get me. Your pathfinding can't get me. What does she even do when she gets you? Does she fuck you? Is that the horror? Is this child support? I wish my father had taken me on business trips to Serbia when I was a boy and I could have met a nice young Serbian lass to form a lasting bond with, because upper middle class American families must be like royalty there. Where like $1 is like a 100 Serbian dollars. Actually, I think they just use cigarettes as currency. Didn't they once completely collapse their own economy because everybody, including the government, bought into a pyramid? No, wait, that's Albania. That's not fair of me. Albania's on a rung below Serbia. You have someone to look down on. Thank goodness for Albanians, huh? There's a Bible there. It didn't save him. That's why you should have prayed to Kramdar. That's the god of Serbians. That's how the... How are there multiple levels of this? This isn't a game. This is like a target level sophistication. We've gone backwards. Graphics have gotten so good, but like game design has gone backwards. This is like Pac-Man without the maze. Alabama. Alabama. Sandra, she didn't mysteriously disappear. She died. She was old. No, this is not a mystery. This is a classical Serbian love doll right here. This is what they can afford to build. Keeps you company on those long dark nights. You can set on fire. It's kindling. And you can still fuck it too if you're brave. I joke a lot, but you know what I'm sincerely proud of as an American? Is the double down. No other country on earth could have invented the double down. When I tell people from Europe about it, their small, smooth European pea brains can't comprehend the glory of a sandwich where instead of bread, it has 2 pieces of breaded breaded boneless chicken as the bread. And like the lettuce and tomato and bacon is in between the 2 chicken pieces. And if they're not impressed, then I tell them about the triple down, where it's the same as a double down, but the stuff in the middle is just another piece of breaded chicken. So it's just 3 pieces of breaded chicken in a stack as a sandwich. I wrote a cyberpunk novel that was about, in part, a revival of nature goddess worship. Do you know the God of the Bible, Yahweh, used to have a wife? In the early days, not long after Abraham singled out Yahweh for exclusive worship from the Canaanite pantheon, wherein he was a storm god and a god of thunder, and the son of El. He had a bitch, a beloved bitch. Her name was Asherah. Some art historians argue she is one and the same with Inanna, the Queen of Heaven, also known as Ishtar. I don't know how solid that scholarship is. But Jewish women, ancient Hebrew women, would go out into the woods and they would hang wreaths upon the branches of trees to adorn them and to honor Asherah. I've seen grown men weep upon standing in the presence of a double down. The triple down would just fucking explode them. It's like if a level 80 forbidden meme was to be glimpsed by a level 1 meme novice. A European whose mind is not adequately prepared cannot gaze directly upon the triple down. Look it up. Look it up. Christians don't know about this. Christians generally also don't know that their god is called Yahweh, though. I told them one that, and they're like, you're making shit up. That's some shit from Skyrim. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong exactly. But Yahweh is the dude that Abraham worshipped. Although that's just one interpretation of the Tetragrammaton, which is the holy four letters YHWH. Although in Hebrew it's Yeha Vaha or something, which Jehovah's Witnesses interpret to be pronounced as Jehovah. Do I like the game? No, I don't. It's funny. It's good for streaming. It's entertaining for you to watch. There's not a lot of game here. There's Obongner. I said the same thing. I said the exact same thing. It is a shitpost. This is the sort of thing that, like, 2013 PewDiePie would have recorded himself playing. It takes me back, man. This is what this channel is really all about. Remember the first year when 90% of what I streamed was stuff like this? 9 out of 10. We just have to not get fucking grape aped by the Serbian lady. Although that's how new Serbian generations come to be. Serbian men creep through the woods searching for meme photos, and then if they're not sufficiently careful, soon there's a dancing Serbian lady just gyrating on their dick. And 9 months later, a new Serbian is born. It could happen to you. Hang on. Opening a drink. Now, do I mean to imply that every Serbian person ever born is a product of struggle snuggle? Yes. Yes, I do. That's why they have that skeletal formations. Oh, wait. Am I almost done? Thank you so much for playing my game. Are these like new memes in Serbia? The school. This is school. Education is really what scares the Serbian. They generally go for a 1-year degree in drinking, squatting in abandoned buildings and drinking. You should let me see you dance sometime, buddy, for science. My dick might be out while I'm watching, but that's just because it needs to get some fresh air. No, 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 no. Oh, she's stuck. Does she ever lose interest? Get yourself a Serbian wife like this. She never loses interest. She'll glitch out, stuck on a table, trying to get you. Quality game. Yeah. Do you have ceilings in Serbia in your Serbian schools? Do they teach you various scams? They teach you scams, how to scam fat Americans, right? Oh yeah, that's the challenge. They mixed up the gameplay a little bit. You actually have to do something else besides just collecting the photos. God, that's brain melting. That. It's like the Mortal Kombat theme that's like fucking drilled into my brain. It's like a Gooner anthem. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. They're chanting to their god Hehu. Oh no, come on. I let the light go out. That's the problem. That one got me a little bit. Notice the food trays are empty. Notice also there's no food in here. This is truly is the Serbian school experience. That you want food? You have cafeteria. You don't need food. I don't know what their accent is. As an American, I shall never need to know. Don't let the light inside your heart go out either. Where's the battery meter? How do I know when light's about to go out? How do I know when the light's fading? When you can no longer love? No, I mean like the literal one, the literal light in the game. I wrote a poem recently that was just all my anger, bitter feelings about a certain breakup. Not with anyone here. I was apprehensive about posting it because these days the culture is such that you can't post those kinds of feelings without being tarnished as an incel. It doesn't matter how much sex you've had. Incel is like an essence now that you get branded with if you're ever remotely critical of women. Because women, as we all know, are pure angels who can do no wrong. You can't have the exact same sorts of feelings that women commonly have about breakups towards men because men are the bad guys. We're objectively the bad guys for all time, in all cultures and situations, and we should just sit and smolder in shame for how evil we are. And give women money, because women shouldn't have to work. What the fuck? Oh, okay. You don't stand a chance in this one. Do I have unlimited stamina for once? You know what I mean, though? Like a woman complains about male infidelity, and it's like empowering. She's a victim, and she's just using her voice to process grief. A man complains about women's infidelity, and like, well, at least we don't fucking murder you. But it's a funny joke because it's not as though women wouldn't if they could. They're not like inherently pure of heart. The only reason women are less violent is because they're less physically strong. They don't lack the desire for violence, they lack the means. Don't confuse that with virtue. But it's also not healthy to dwell on anyways. Let's see. About 8 out of 10 of the poems are just about being sad. They're not about being angry. Well, that wasn't the right way. I feel like that's a good ratio. 8 to 1 of just sad to angry. I'm stuck on something. Fucking chimpanzees made this. This has ceased to be amusing. Only the first level seems beatable. I guess this is just for progression, so it gets harder. This is one where you just can't avoid the creature. I think part of it is that some of these women on Twitter that spend all day every day complaining about how terrible men are think their experiences are unique. That it only happens to them or only happens to one sex. So when a man comes around saying the same kind of things like, "Oh, that's rich coming from you, coming from the villain class. That's what you do to us. Don't you complain about us doing it to you. We're the victims. We're the wholly pure victims." I don't get why the devs didn't use traditional clothing for the spooky lady. Because sex sells. Number one, no one's going to buy a game with a gross old lady in it, but if it's a sexy lady, you get more sales. Can I stop playing this? This is balls and not fun balls. I did find a show-stopping clapback though. None of them have an answer for this. Where they're like, if you see someone on Twitter impugning men, you're like, what race of men? They're like, that has nothing to do with it. I'm like, what do you mean? You're singling out half of humanity. How is that not worse than singling out like 12% of the United States population? How is that not bigotry? How is judging a huge biologically defined group of humans according to a pattern of behavior of individuals, not the basis of both racism and misandry? And they usually just laugh and insult you and then block you. I've never had one attempt to rebut that. Part of this is just me being 40 and not caring to impress hot chicks anymore because I'm not getting my dick wet either way. so I can be honest, which is the only time you see, I think, a man's true face, which in my case is not hostile, but just neutral and also helplessly inclined to stir shit. I've got a list of show-stopping arguments for every political persuasion, even ones I agree with, just because I like to. This is gonna sound bad. Don't judge me. This is not as bad as it sounds. I just like to observe cognitive dissonance. I like to provoke it and then observe how people handle it, which sounds like trolling. It's not the same thing. Trolling is crude. Trolling is lowbrow. It's just provoking in order to get enjoyment, sadistic enjoyment from someone's pain. When I do it, it's educational. How are there so many people like that who never learned how to argue or never learned that it should concern them if their positions aren't defensible? How do they sleep at night? How do they get up in the morning? How do they do either of those things? But you just know, like some of these bitches with OnlyFans complaining about how terrible men are, that what they really mean is that they got the attention of a very, very beautiful man, and they were able to sleep with him, and they thought, because of irrational exuberance and wishful thinking, that, hey, this means I'm as good looking as he is. This means I can get a man of this quality to marry me. And when that wasn't the case, when it turns out that men will just sleep with a wider variety of types of women than the reverse, and it was just a one-night stand, she just became embittered and radicalized and went looking for reasons to hate. I will play the mouse game, actually. Which is, generally, if you dig deep enough, the basis of any type of bigotry is petty, like that. I'll play it after this. Because yours is a full game, this is a demo. This should be over faster. I say all this, but I'm a hypocrite. I've done the same thing, chasing a pretty face and getting embittered when it didn't work out. When I was just a stepping stone. It doesn't feel good, it's humbling. But if you are mature and self-aware, they can realize that it is a valuable humbling. It is nothing but a lesson. Failure is just a lesson. And in fact, I don't command a woman who looks that way as a full-time partner. I would, in fact, need a good deal more money and other merits and attributes in order to hold someone like that down. Alright, that seems to be working. Talk about a fucking rude awakening. Some people, I think, are just not... They don't have the constitution to adapt to that kind of ego injury. My card doesn't support that? How do you mean? I don't have the newest card anymore. Oh, you sweetie pie. I'm gonna play the mouse game. I actually have a mouse game I sent you, didn't I? Ghost of a Tale. There's also Quill, I think it is. It do be like this sometimes. From time to time, it do be that way. When the skeleton man puts your brain in, you know how it is. Thank God. I was gonna say, if 2080 is already that out of date, I'm only 2 generations behind. It's not even a 5080 out. Or 5090. This is me looking at my hands after fucking cranking it. Oh shit, that's not good performance. That's not... Where's my VSync? Where's my VSync? That's not VSync. Let me turn this to high. Yeah, that should... I see screen tearing. I still see screen tearing, you fucking thing. No matter what I do, there's screen tearing. No, even at 30 FPS. Oh, that's bad. It's bad. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Show FPS. Dare I? Dare I show FPS? Well, that's not great. Necessary. Oh, it's a spawn point. Okay. It's like a human printer. Inside of a giant alien vagina, the likes of which you've only dreamed about. I'm happy for you. I mean, I wanted that to be me, but how could that happen? How could I ever be happy? How could things ever work out for him, Dad? That'd be a violation of the natural order of things. Let's grab this guy. Ew! What the fuck did we just pull off of this fella? Weird controls. Oh. Oh, it's like Resident Evil. You have to examine objects and then pull stuff out of them. Look at these fucking soy jacks. Fucking soy facing for eternity. Ew, it's already one of those games. I want a good end for you, though. I want a good outcome. I don't ever, like I said, I don't ever stop caring about somebody. Once I start, I don't stop. Ew. It's gonna be one of those games. Your eyes, sir? What happened? Can I get past you? Oh shit. He got Thanos snapped. Probably for the best. He had it too good for too long anyway. Gotta... What is this? Walk upstairs. This is the realm of death and no other. It's where gods are dead and old ones suffer. Hokey rhymes don't really put me into the mood for this kind of thing. Oh, physics objects. Cool, cool. Bunny, you know that about my VODs, right? All my streams get recorded. There's an archive on my YouTube where you can watch them anytime you want to. You have no penis, sir. Oh, never mind. I take it back. You got a giant head one. I feel like making them speak English was the bad choice. Cool poetry, bro. That fucking sucks. Oh, sweetie pie. I like having you here, bunny. Thanos snapped away, as God intended. I feel like it would have been better to have like a alien language and like subtitles. Is there no game audio? Oh, there's supposed to be. Oh, you got spared the music from the Serbian lady dancing game, which was like bam 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 over and over, drilling into your skull. This looks great. Then again, so did Scorn. The quality of the art is only half of the battle. The other half is making an actually compelling game. I do appreciate that this is more Beksinski than it is Giger. We had plenty of Giger in Scorn. We don't need more Giger. We need more Beksinski. Having said that, I would personally like to see a game like this made based on the art of Ryo Toyonaga, who is my hipster alternative to both those artists. Structure's missing here. Do I not sodomize this fella? Oh, look! It's the dude from Aliens, but it's like, what is this? Is this like a megaphone or something? He's shouting into it, or smoking it. It's like a giant fucking bong. Dude, weed Lamau. This game has been sponsored by a Serbian lady. The real one. The only Serbian woman in Serbia. I thought that was shampoo for a second. From a distance. At least he's got that, has he got human eyes? He does. That's a living fellow. Let me just take your brain, though. Yoink. Just gonna borrow that. I may have just killed a man. Oh no, I did kill a man, and now demons are taking him. You couldn't afford to animate that? Great texture work. Great shaders. Then again, they just animated the whole fucking speech. Did the brain just disintegrate? Where'd it go? I still have the brain, don't I? Oh, I do have the brain still. Okay, good. Bam, 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 bam. What is this? Fucking Sailor Moon bullshit. I'm just stealing it. I'm just stealing. I'm just looting. Tomb World. Is that plants? Why are there plants here? That is plants. There shouldn't be plants in hell. That's Hell 101, idiot. You know what? We're going to turn it back up to Ultra because I can afford to, and it won't make any difference. Looks no different. Runs a little bit better, if anything. That's true. If they're so smart, how come they died? The perennial question. What's my That's a really fucked up inventory system. As one does. It's been interesting to watch. There's been a resurgence of like creationist apologetics on Twitter and YouTube lately. I think just because of Elon Musk creating a safe space for those kinds of people on X, where those views are generally comorbid with each other. It's fucking like 2008 all over again. You get the fedora atheists coming out of retirement. No, we need 3 brains. This ain't my first adventure game. I know you got to put the thing in the thing. It's my baby, my beautiful, perfect son. I love him. I'll never give him away, except in 5 seconds I will. I saw someone say that. They're like, I hate to say this, but we need the fedoras back. The boys are back in town! It's like the bat signal. This is the fedora signal. He did get them. The fucking government lost them. Which is much of what the government does. Out of reach. What do you mean? What do you mean out of reach? It's right there. Surely you jest, sir. Atheists assemble! Thing is, they're really they're fighting a doomed battle. There's been like 10 years now, plus years of normies passively absorbing ambient anti-apologetics from YouTubers and whatnot. So like the average person in the comments is now as equipped as you and I were in like 2006-7 to shut them down easily. Wisdom requires payment. Fair enough. I respect that. Nobody should work for free. You want a coin? I'll give you a coin. It's like, subscribe to my OnlyFans to see all of my bones. The fishing has to be good because they can't. That's how they feed themselves. Serbians just fish and they hunt and they forage because basic infrastructure doesn't work there. I've been watching YouTube videos though recently about how even more fucked up Albania is. Albania is fucked up. It is fucked up. It's been called Europe's North Korea. It's been communist, it's been fascist, but it's never been like functional. It's like the screaming child in that one meme where it's like, why can't you be normal? Indeed, why not? Nothing. Fucked up. It is fucked up. Sir, are you, This runs terribly. Pitiful S1's decay is inevitable. All things deteriorate in time. But not Pogs. Look at these fucking sick-ass Pogs I'm collecting. Pogs are timeless. Yeah, Albanians. Albanians are the scary Eastern Europeans everyone jokes about. Who's talking? It's a little bit too verbose. No, actually, that's not too bad. The 2 or 3 seconds each. Bro, you okay? People cadavers. This is truly a nightmare hell where everything just fucking sucks. This is like Albania. This is what it actually is like, and everyone's just starving and sitting around a cold, dead fire, putting fucking coins into skeleton hands and shit. You ever have any slammers? I wonder what those are worth now. Those had a lot of metal in them. Probably most of it's lead from China, though. You're probably infertile among other benefits. Who are you praying to? Sir, you have an enticing mouth shape there. What does that mouth do? Oh, this is the mouth all the spider corpses are climbing into in that Beksinski painting. It's the one. Recycled mechanic, boo. Did it close? It closed. It needs one more eyeball. Getting a lot of traction out of this one mechanic, aren't you? At least they highlight the eyes for you. It's be really frustrating if they didn't.
Behold, the burden of choice falls upon thee. As the hour draws near, thou shalt stand at the crossroads of death and rebirth. For chaos hath already laid waste to realms untold.
Cool story, bro. Get your tits out. Never mind. Interesting lighting decision there. Why did it get all fucking dark? Is this a shrine? Are these like cultists and that's their leader or some shit? This is their final resting place. It's suggestive of so many different stories. This nails the Beksinski art style though. I'm here for it. That's the same kind of problem Scorn does, where a lot of it's just kind of boring and not a lot happens. I hope they learned a lesson, because it's really a shame. It's still a tragedy Scorn didn't turn out better. It's actually going to be worse initially. They got a lot of bad feedback from the demo, which came out almost a decade ago, I think. fuck is that thing? Why can't I do anything with it? Here we go. Sorry, bro. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Turn it. Fuck it. I don't want to put it back. I don't know. I don't see any option but to put it back. Let him slumber, I guess. Can you imagine if that was your fate? If this was, if hell was not just a tiresome lake of fire in which you burn and regrow your skin. There's some kind of abstract shit where you become something like that, like a body horror hell, and just languish for a million years in a desert of death. Make it match the picture on the grave. I don't know. That's a good question. I've lost it now, though. There is a thing there, isn't there? There is a thing there, to be sure. It's got no pingus. Yeah, exactly. I think we need another item for this. I don't know what to do with that yet. I'll come back. I was cozy in there! Put me back! I slept for 1,000 years. You interrupted my napping for what? I'm not surprised. D&D, also Warhammer has lore like that, where everything you can imagine has already been done. Look at this fucking screen tearing. I have VSync turned on, by the way. This is Beksinski. Zdislav. I can't pronounce his name. Nobody can. The man was incurably Eastern European, though. So he's Polish, I believe. So he had this is nonsense. Like his last name was from a game of Boggle. It's a Scrabble puzzle. ZDZS. ISALAW, I think. Don't hold me to that. Zdislav Beksinski. It's not Bekinski. That would be too simple for the Poles. Polish people are like, nobody can fucking invade our country if they can't even pronounce their names. I gave you 2 coins, and that's all you give me is a clue I didn't even listen to. Meow. Come here, get in my lap, baby. Or don't you howl. She's like a little mournful ghost. Woo! My cat. Or like an owl. Woo! Woo! What do you want? If you want to be pet, the way to get pet is in my lap. But lap is where petting's happen. What if that little baby's the lighter? Woo! What do you have to be mournful about? She sounds so distraught when she fucking. She also doesn't enter or exit the cat flap gracefully. She just pushes it, kind of explodes through. So she just pops inside or outside. And then immediately starts whining because she wants me to pet her. She wants butt pats. She's a horrible, horny slut. I wish I'd never learned that the butt pats are masturbation for cats. That really upset me and destroyed my relationship with my cat. 'Cause I was like, why does she always want butt pats? Always butt pats. The credits were a glitch. It's impossible to tell whether it's a text glitch or just Polish last names. It's like when George Bush asked, "What about Poland?" What about them? Nobody knows because they can't pronounce the names. It's like the only thing left to do is the baby. That sounds wrong. She's just a fucking needy little wastrel. She's just a lazy parasite. And she's dramatic too. She's a lazy, dramatic parasite. Praise to nothing, don't we all? Yeah, the Israelite women used to have their own goddess, and then the men were like, we can't have this. We can't have equal spiritual power. We got to make it so if a woman has spiritual power that she's a witch and she gets killed. Only men can have that kind of authority. Men have spiritual power, and it's uses for controlling women. Ashura was like the Jolly Green Giantess, though. She's like a dryad, a nature woman. So I guess it makes sense to worship that if you live in the desert. Is that a sign that you're near water? Do I like Godzilla movies? I do, from time to time. The new ones are pretty cool. Mindless, it won't move. I know plenty of mindless people move a lot. Actually. So this is the only thing left to do. We have to figure out what the baby signifies. You think that's what happened, Strider Gif? When they were forming their nation, like, we have to come up with common last names. They're like, well, just fucking mash the keys, make something up. I thought the toys were really good. I was the right age to be targeted by the Godzilla toys. The ones where you can push a button on them and they make an electronic scream, and you can buy like play sets of destructible buildings. It's like little vehicles with little mini humans that can ride them. They could shoot like grappling hooks and nets over Godzilla. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Looks like his head opens up. How do I bring him with me? I want to go on an adventure with gross Cocoon Baby. Biollante was the plant monster, right? Biollante was... I know that... I only know this because I rented the Godzilla NES game as a wee child and was dumbstruck by how complex it was. Actually, complex isn't the right word. The gameplay is kind of basic, but there's just a lot to it. There's a lot of different stages. There's like a strategy game board where you can choose where to move Godzilla, and other monsters can move during their turns. And there are side-scrolling action stages where you fight your way to the monsters and try to have enough health left when you reach them to fight to win the battle. It made an impression on other people too, because it became the subject of a creepypasta. The Godzilla NES creepypasta. Even out of reach. Bullshit out of reach. What'd I even put this thing here for? I have to quit. I don't want to quit. This is really fascinating. Wasn't there a fucking cyberpunk game made in Poland? You know the one I'm talking about? Where we came from. If I die, if there's a way to die. Observer. When I picture Polish cyberpunk, I imagine like a guy with like a rusty pipe for an arm and like a plank of wood for his leg. Can't I just cut their heads open? Won't anyone have a brain I can use? I didn't mean that one. I meant Observer. Iwinski. I can pronounce that. It's not too bad. Kaczynski. Kachowski. I want your badge and your gun, Kachowski. You're a loose cannon. But Chief, I know Mendoza is behind the drug cartel. You blew up 3 boats full of children, McBain. I thought I was Kachowski. Can't fucking keep your name straight. This is a problem. I don't fucking know what to do. I like they're coming up with lore for the setting though. Observer was neat. Very interesting vibe. Can you repeat your hint? I wasn't listening. 2 more coins, huh? We might have to quit for tonight, because this might not be for... Way forward lies elsewhere. Does it? Does it, though? Does it? There's that giant penis gun. And y'all know what penis music is? I've recently heard penis core as a genre now. Need something to start a fire with. It's not a short-lived meme, it's eternal. Penis core is its own genre now. Ween is arguably some of their shitpost songs are penis core. It's just shitpost music. It's just goofy, like spadoinkle, zip zop zoobity bop meme music. I think the original song they used for that was by a furry too. It's called Rubber Band. Don't ask me how I know that. I have one of those. I bought a smart bulb. It got stuck on red, and I was like, that's fine. And that was like fucking 8 years ago. I just lived in red lighting since then. It's easier on my eyes anyway, for the most part. Did I get anything from Satan over here? Did he give me something? You missed the mass suicide, did you? Poor fella. You know the feeling. That's got to be awkward. It's like, imagine if you're one of the Jonestown cultists, but you get in like an argument with your wife on the way to evening worship. And when you get there, everybody's fucking dead. Awkward. And you're like, well, at least there's Kool-Aid. Boy, is it a hot day. That'll be really refreshing. It worked on you, didn't it, Bunny? Can I pick that up? I can't. What is this? Oh, this is the bug. Yeah. Have you heard the audio? The audio is haunting. There's more than it's like 900 people. Multiply that by 9, Strider. They weren't all in the picture. Look at his butt cheeks. Look at him twerking. What are you doing with all that cake? That's really weirdly rigged. Scree! Scree! He's still wiggling? He's not. He just wants to vibe. He merely needs to be left alone to vibe. Audio? Is there an audio problem? Oh, there's not. We all need the nipple in our own way. What's the, Is there like a tattoo on each one of these? Can I not put it back? That doesn't match. Did I fuck up already? I don't know what to do. This happened in Scorn too. There was audio of Jonestown. You can hear people slowly dying. Not everybody went willingly. The other cultists forced them to drink, including mothers with their children. Kids didn't know what was happening. They cried because the adults were crying. That's the fucked up thing. He just didn't want to be caught. He could have kept it all going for longer if he just didn't shoot that reporter. He just got paranoid and thought that the fact that a reporter came meant the government was going to come and stop him. It's like, well, better kill myself and everybody else. Better kill everybody. That's the logical thing to do. Makes sense, right? Everybody's got to die now. Because if I'm not in control of them, I have no use for them. No religion has use for anybody it doesn't control. That's why when I went to private school, they had a intruder drill where they simulated what might happen in the end times when the new world order comes after us, and they had like a guy in a ski mask with an airsoft gun burst in and act like he was going to shoot us in the head if we didn't renounce Christ, and we were supposed to pantomime refusing to renounce Christ, accepting death instead, which was presented to us as really noble. The most noble thing we could do is to remain Christian, even if it meant we were killed. But really, the subtext is, you better not apostatize, otherwise we'd rather you die. We'd rather you die than stop being a member of this religion. It's just a question of framing. If all your power comes from people's belief, then you'd rather there not be anyone who doesn't believe you. Better that they should not live. Am I overlooking anything? Fucked up shit happens in private schools. We watched every George Bush Sr. speech while it was happening. They wheeled in a TV. It was very politically pointed. They were very clear that you were to be a Republican, and that supporting Republicans was part of getting godless Democrats out of the White House and taking the country back. They didn't say specifically for white people, but there was only white people at that school. I don't know what to do. What did this guy give me? Did he give me a coin or something? I can't jump. There's no jumping. That's kind of an uncreative cyberpunk protag name. Alright, what's a cool name? Johnny. He's a cyberpunk, so he's got like a hand made out of metal. Silver hand. His hand's silver, because he's half robot. Alright, well I'm not getting anywhere looking around the perimeter. I'm going to search the center. There's a feller up there of some description. There's a lad. There's a Jesus. At least one Jesus. John Gunman. Bullet Shooterton. This is the real Bullet McShooterton right here. So I plugged this thing in here. What did that do for me? He's got no brain. Was I supposed to put the brain in his head? Out of reach. I see a menstrual smear up there. Oh, this is where the guy got eaten by demons, isn't it? It came out of that mouth. Probably shouldn't go there myself. Self-preservation instinct. Did I glitch it? Did I soft lock somehow? Let me go try to move the brain. What's good in the hood, Zulu? Stevie computer face. This should be your favorite game, Zulu. It's got Skelemans. I'm like that grandma who only knows one thing about you, and every time she visits, she brings you like skeletons. But she's right, so you welcome it every time. What is this? What is any of this? Is that a foolish question to ask? I can put it in and take it out. I'm gonna quit this for night. I can't figure it out. Well, we'll play something else that's more entertaining. That sucked. I hope they improve it. I hope that's not what we can expect from the full game. Oh, cool. May I ask why? Dare I ask why? Should I? Can you tell me, or would you have to kill me? Cute mouse game as a palate cleanser after spooky Skeleman game. It's not the cutest mouse game. That would be Quill, I believe. I forget if that's the name of the game or not. Moss. Moss is the name of the game. I think Quill is the name of the mouse in it. That's the cutest mouse I've ever seen in a video game. The modern day, judging by the recycle bins. Oh no, is the mouse out in the cold? It is, isn't it? Little fellow. No! Tragedy struck. It's been a long night for this little mouse. Look at how giant those ears are. Those are illegally big ears. You can pet the mouse, sure. Did you never try? I feel sorry for you if you never tried. There's actually a Chivo, I think. There's an animation if you do. Might have been patched in after you played it. You can like scratch the little mouse's head and she'll do a little happy dance. Authentic animations. I classed this together with Stray, kind of, but I don't know if I'm right to do so. I don't know if it's that same kind of game or not. Little fellow, how I love you, little fellow. Moss is a great game. Did I imagine it, or was there a part 2? I have false memories, I think, of playing a part 2. It's coming out. I'm just a wee little mouse. What can I do? I can chew all your cords and shit in your walls. Is what I can do. Oh, this is centered the camera. Hey, hey. What in the world? Durable Ernest, what's wrong with this place? Does this place feel haunted? Only humans had a little help. Sure, they'd be happier. You got your own problems. Worry about yourself. I see. It's context sensitive. Little dude. Look at this little soft nugget. Don't get mad at me. The mice are fine, but I contemplated releasing them into the wild recently. Let me explain myself. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I thought if I rehome them on Craigslist, probably whoever answers the ad is going to be looking for mice to feed to their snake. I don't want to rehome them just for them to be snake food, and that person might not tell the truth. But then I googled what happens if you release pet mice into the wild, and it's like they die in under an hour because they have never had to forage for food and they have never had to search for water. And in a suburban area, probably a cat would get them too. So I didn't do that. I still have them for now. I've had them almost three, at least 2 years now. I think, or at least a year. I lost track of time. It is really cute. Look at this intrepid little fellow. I won't do it. I felt really bad. Initially, I felt like it was the ethical thing to do, because then they would have at least one grand adventure. They would experience freedom, but then I read online that that's not the thing to do, so I didn't do it. It's raining again. I'm just having my clothes to dry. A hawk. Oh. My favorite scarf. Mouse, listen to me. This is not your problem. You need to survive. You need to get fucking with Lady Mouse. You need to forage for food. Wild mice are a different story. Or even semi-wild mice that you kept as a pet for a while. Could still remember how to live in the wild. What a big-hearted mouse. Small mouse, big heart. Saint Claire. What a wholesome mouse. I wonder if I can do ultra wide. Did French people make this? Ew. I'm kidding. I love the French. French creators are very creative. I know that's redundant, but when they're not just imitating anime, anyways. French people are gay for anime in a big way. That's so we got like Wakfu. And Code Lyoko. Which still haunts my dreams. It doesn't support ultra wide. That didn't sound right. I don't believe you. I wish that wasn't true. I wish that my little pet mice could survive in the wild so they could have a grand adventure. But then you'd just be adding to the vermin population. I guess they just get killed by cats. I don't want that. I don't want that end for them. Ideally, I want to find them a loving home that can take care of their mess more frequently. Because that's the issue. The issue is the chewing and the mess. Mice are not desert creatures. Hamsters are unexpectedly well suited to being habitat dwellers. Why are these glowing? This is a gameplay mechanic I haven't uncovered yet, isn't it? I'm gonna need to turn down the where's the sensitivity? Electric mode? I'm an electric mouse? What do you mean? I haven't unlocked that yet. I can't fiddle with sensitivity. This is a game for casuals. Oh yeah, tactical nukes. U.S. doctrine is that any nuke is a breach of mutually assured destruction, or whatever that doctrine is, where the idea is if you use any nuke, it's a slippery slope. This game really makes you feel like a mouse. This is actual mouse physics. Am I gonna get struck by lightning? Am I gonna get mouse superpowers? It looks like it. Looks like that's what happens on lightning rod. Where is it? I have to go up here somehow. Not the best mouse game I played. I recommend Moss for that. Hang on. I have to find out if I'm imagining this. Moss Book 2. Do I have that? I could swear I played it. It's $15. I have to have this.
There's no turning back now.
You bet your ass I'm buying this. I didn't know it was out. I have memories of playing this. Why do I have memories of playing this? I've never played this. Did I just watch like a trailer? Moss 2 is out. Since when is Since when is this out? My brain. My reality is crumbling. Quill is my favorite video game mouse ever. So Moss 2 did come out, but now it's on Steam. It's on Steam as we speak. So apparently exclusivity is over. First one was on PSVR, I believe. It's one of my favorite VR experiences of all time. It really makes great use of the medium. An electric mouse. I feel like I've seen that in a video game before. How do I climb? The arrow doesn't help me because I can't just fly. I need to know where to start climbing. Let me in! I'm the main character! My face is on the cover of this game. Let me in. I know I'm a mouse. It's confusing. 15 is a great deal for. They should just call it Mouse instead of Moss. Mouse 2, the second mouse. Right? No, that's not it. Can I climb up the drain pipe? I should be able to. Everybody clicked off to go get Moss Book 2. I don't blame them. Then again, I had to fix my VR first. I contacted Steam Lady and she said to just charge it off a different source, which I'm trying now. Let me in! I'm the main character. I know that that sounds narcissistic, but I actually am. The dev is watching this is like, you idiot! You fat American fool! Obviously, you go here and you do this and you do that. Can I climb this? Do I climb this? I can't. I don't seem to be able to. That seems to be what I'm climbing towards. This looks like an obstacle course. It looks like this is what you would naturally want to climb. I want my superpowers. I just don't know what to fucking do. Can I get through here? Looks like I can break this eventually with my superpowers I don't have yet. This is a really rough introduction to the game. I might have to quit this and play something else. I would hate to do that. I've just started playing this. It's clearly a well-made game. It's not as good as Stray. I'll put that out there. Although Stray really disappointed me. Stray broke my heart. I really wanted to reunite with the other kitty cats at the end of Stray, and it never happened. I felt so betrayed. Am I wrong? I'm not alone in that, am I? Like, why do you set up the heartbreaking separation of the cat gang at the start of the game if you're not going to reunite them by the end? Spoiler alert. Can I climb those lights? I have no fucking idea what to do. Tube? No tube. Am I stupid? You tell me if I was, right? I've been waiting years for Moss. That's one of the games that really makes me feel vindicated for having VR. And there's not been many. Often I think that I spent way too much on the index. And even with the quest, even with the Rift CV1, there were certain experiences where I felt like, yeah, right, I wasn't stupid. VR was worth it. And that was not a great headset, frankly. I mean, it was for the time. It was a quantum leap beyond anything that ever came before it. Because the arrow is up, because I can't fly, is why I don't follow the arrow. The arrow shows the destination, not how to get there. The destination is up there. The question is how to get there. It looks like the lights are how you do it. Like, I hope the dev sees this. This is hard to figure out. There's all this shit I can't interact with yet because I don't have the main mechanic of the game. Hang on, let me watch a playthrough. Shouldn't have to do this. I feel stupid. I feel dumb. How did he do that? How did he... You can climb that? Wait a minute, what? Looks like I can climb these things. Or not? It's not working anymore. My phone is frozen. Cool. Something to do with climbing the cables. Try this again. Cool ad. I don't want chicken strips, thank you. I don't want whatever this is either. Oh! You're not gonna believe this. Turns out I'm a dummy. Look at the mouse sleeping. Oh my god, that's adorable. Turns out there's a climbable pattern somewhere around here. It is. I want to kill myself. Fuck. Oh god. I wasted so much time. They don't direct you to it. They direct you to like. And alright, that one's on me. They trained me to do that in the tutorial, and I forgot how to do it almost immediately. I'll keep it open on my phone just in case I have another square brain moment. Now we get lightning powers, I guess. I'm but a simple mouse with a brain the size of a pea. What is this? Surely this can't be a danger to me. Look at her bug eyes. Is this really the plot? Is this really the plot of this game? Is it lightning strikes me and I get superpowers? Wouldn't that instantly kill me? You're gonna rip it. Being a mouse, I don't understand electrical principles. Pew! Immediately dead. Double dead! Triple dead! Quadruple dead! An unprecedented combo. And it's just game over. The credits roll. Then we can lay around. Wake up. Bro, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm a Pikachu now. I'm legally distinct, non-Pikachu. My energy. Come back up to where you just got shocked. Pew! It's like Mario Odyssey. Most people can't handle it. Let's see. Is that you, Satan? What if I just left him and just went on with my life as a mouse? Oh, I am. Just double checking. I understand none of this. Being a mouse. Little dude, little dude. It's me, Satan! In anime form. You, I'm going to fuck you to death. Give a death wish? Kind of. What are you, some kind of rat? Excuse me, that's racist. Mouse. Crucial distinction. Pardon me. My name is Lumion. I'm a spirit guardian. Help humans. Humans don't know any of this. Someone has to help them. Transferred my powers to you. I'm stuck in this rod and can't fulfill my duty. It's all your fault. You take responsibility and help me. Oh, God is real in this world. The Maker. If you help a human, they'll make happiness. Yes. It appears to be. You would watch Steven Universe. There's a gate down there, you can't miss it. This is painfully kind of goofy. What happens if I shock all the objects I saw? Nothing. Cool. So in this world, there's not really angels per se. There's just like electric elemental Pokemon, I guess. I'm a little mouse and I won't get spotted. I'm a little mouse and I won't get spotted. I'm a little mouse and I won't get spotted. Spotted, 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 spotted. I want to see a Steven Universe episode where they're like fighting Hitler, and they're like crying at the camera like he could be reformed. No, don't kill him, but they have to fucking kill him. There's that one weird guy in the comments who gets all offended because you referred to Hitler as a bad guy, and then acts like you're crazy when you suggest that he's a Nazi. Oh, what? Questioning the Holocaust narrative makes me a Nazi now? I miss when those guys were scared to speak up, frankly. There's always at least one of those. There's a flat earther. There's a creationist. The creationist like, we're not with those guys. And those guys like, yes we are. We're buddies. This has the aesthetic of like a PS2 game. It's kind of cozy though. Not gonna lie. Is this game woke? All the humans are, I can't say it. Oh, the ears have jiggle bones. They didn't have to do that. What a delightful concept for a game. This feels like a Christmas game. This feels like also the reckless, altruistic sensation of being on acid. Sometimes on acid I've literally just wanted to go outside and look for people who need help and help them. Which would have gotten me killed. Almost certainly these days. That's the kind of mindset it puts you into, though. Like, there could be people out there who are in trouble, and I'm the only one who can help. Yep, definitely woke. I guess in a game where humans aren't the point of it, they don't need to be carefully modeled. Let's see, you know the show was still 8 years ago. 10 minutes left. What's happening? Power outage. 10 on the roof. I can't let an old man miss a show. Deep cleaning, very urgent stuff. Louis. Is there combat in this game? Giblins. There's a lot of dialogue. I already understand. There should be only enough dialogue that you know what to do. Plus a little for characterization. There shouldn't be this much. Frankly. Like light bulbs. What's a mouse gonna do with a light bulb? This has the same vibe as Chibi Robo. I can't explain it. You're just a little fella trying to help humans with various tasks, despite being tiny. Which was also an incredibly charming game. As someone who has a soft spot for both tiny robots and tiny mice. If this were Serbian, you'd be trying to steal from them instead. It works. And this could have been done on Dreamcast. It's a functional game, though. East antenna. 25 energy. Shocking, shining objects to find energy. There you go. Hello, world. Oh, that's cute. Rodents are not registered in the Spirit Guardians database. New personnel added. Piblin box not functional at the moment. Piblins are missing. Necessary for power reboot. I'm gonna do mouse and I won't get spotted. I want to go back to playing some other ones I skipped out on, like boxes. I skip around too much. I really need to stick to one game. But then it's just, every episode is that game if I do that. Alright, so I go and I kill those things. Giblins. I remember what happiness was like. How's this possible? I don't care. Oh my god. I guess I have to. Okay, fine. Cool. Gotcha. It's a fine premise. It's a cute character. This really feels very simple, though. It feels like a game for children. Letters. I got something to do right now. Dude, I'm just a mouse. I've got shit to do that I'm not really qualified for. Should I have stayed up on the roof, I wonder? Oh, here's one of the letters. I guess actually focused gameplay is a strength, not a weakness, isn't it? There's plenty of games that have too many mechanics. And plenty of people have kids who would like to play a game like this. It's not bad. It's just a very focused game that knows what it wants to be. Can I have multiple active quests at one time? It's not clear. Beep, 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 beep. It's not funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have to find the boxes, not the mail. I get you. Ooh, snow. No way. I guess that I deserved that for that burn earlier. If this is how you show affection, I'd hate to be on your bad side. You know what this game needs? Oh, there's a squeak button. There's a dedicated squeak button. That's good. I want a button if I hold it down and I start breakdancing like Peppino. It's the only way you can improve this. Oh, you can take a break from quests. Okay. That's pretty. Some of the shaders look nice. Probably this would run on a potato computer. It's a charming game. It's good. I'm just overly critical of everything. They don't need me to compliment the good parts. They'll get plenty of praise from reviewers who liked it. Simplicity can be a virtue if you don't want to play. You don't want every game to be Death Stranding. I can't. Oh, I can't jump up there. Do I gain more abilities? I really want to like fucking dash, slide, and boost and shit. Like a mouse parkour game. It is a sweet gift. I appreciate you. That's good lighting. It's a cute character design. This feels a lot like Chibi Robo meets Stray, though. Which is by no means a bad thing. Oh, there we go. I really wish we'd met sooner. I really needed someone like you in my life when I was like 25, 26. Isn't that always how it is, though? Oh, you fucking capture them. They become slaves. In the Matrix, I guess. That's bittersweet, isn't it, when you meet people at the wrong time in your life? Then again, I guess how do I know it better? I don't know what would have unfolded. Here we go. That's busted. That one's fixed. Wow, my body just did something it's never done before. I should be saying that less often than I am lately. Alright, how do I get up there? Are you this fall? Is there fall damage? Do I have health? Can I die? That'd be too sad for this game. Didn't I buy you this game too? It's red. Is that not right? No. There we go. There is actually a mechanic. You have to stop them at a particular point in their rotation. It's a little bit more sophisticated than I thought it was. That's not helpful. It's showing me where the Kiblin is. I already know where the Kiblin is. What I need to know is where the last dish is. Exactly how electricity works. Oh, all for that? Wow. Where's the last, Oh, there it is up there. Fucking... Okay, I see. What a charming location. I did so buy you this. I could swear I bought you this. Can I jump up? I can't jump up there, can I? That's not what I wanted. I'm starting to have false memories. That's really concerning. Yes, I am. How do you know? How do you know I'm not? It's got a little collectathon element to it. That's... You collect the zaps and you collect the light bulbs. Alright, alright. That's fine. Exploration. It's starting to get more sophisticated. Maybe I spoke too soon. I'm so used to everything having like 50,000 layers to it. Oh, alright, that unlocked this area. I gotcha. That's pretty satisfying. Come back to me now! Did you just call me Big Ears? You might have. Will I die if I fall? Oh, poor little mousey. Oh, I thought it scampers. Scamper, 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 scamper. I want to be a mouse. How come I don't get to be a mouse? Life's not fair. What if I'm a trans mouse? Oh, that's just a furry. Never mind. And however, the main antenna won't work until we power reboot the Kidlin box. Mouse. 3. The bedrooms. Is that foreshadowing? They just start screaming in pain. Ah! Yes, you do. That'd be gay as hell. Men can't skip. You have to be prancing Lala Fairyman. I have gay friends, so I'm on the radar of the gay council, and they shall punish me egregiously if I were to skip. Are these important? What do these do? That should be automated by now, shouldn't it? Rooms should know if you're in there. Maybe if they had a camera. No, that would be a security nightmare. Also, it would take more power. I'm just leaving the light on, probably. I don't know if that's true or not, actually. I don't think anyone would want their light switches looking at them. Nothing beats the second season's opening. Oh, he got you. There's the show. Let's see what... Hooray! Now the electrical demons will let me live for another hour. If I jerk one of their dicks, won't it also make them happy? Can I? That'd be a much easier and faster way to collect these hearts. Now you have cancer. Cancer mouse. Cancer mouse origin story. Why am I not, like, feeding orphans? Why am I helping a privileged old man catch his favorite TV show instead of, like, stopping, like, clergy from raping children or feeding orphans in Africa? Yeah, there was a Pixar film about that wasn't there. Everybody's made that joke already about the Ratatouille rat steering the human being during sex and helping him fuck better. That's one of the jokes where once I heard it, I'm like, God damn it! I wish I'd come up with that first. Blew me on. More like blew me on. My birthday. Give me a bunch of them. It's really disconcerting is just saying no homo when doing regular stuff. Like shaking, like just fucking checking out at the grocery store and being like no homo. Like what do you mean? Why would it be? Extract it from my body. I'm ready. My body's ready. Oh, look at him. Oh, you feel it. That's it, man. I feel it. Oh, I nutted. Why does he look like an anime 4-year-old? The power. Trickle. The tick. What? Excuse me? So in this world, God is like an electric type Pokemon. It's true, my eyes are big and dewy. Sandra, have you heard of ass pennies in your country? That's not Asperger's. I know it sounds similar. It's kind of adjacent. It's a comedy bit from like 20 years ago that's still relevant to us old grandpas. About a guy who puts pennies up his ass and then he pays other people in them so they have to handle his ass pennies and get his poop particles on their hands. It continues to bring me sensible chuckles and much mirth. It makes me paranoid about ever accepting coins from people. Probably most of them went to homeless people. Although, I once gave a homeless guy a handful of change, and he picked the quarters out and threw the rest at me. That hurt. There were nickels in there, and there were dimes. You're not going to take the nickels and dimes? You're just going to take the quarters? Now you'll forever be paranoid about accepting change too. I've passed on the trauma. Nice. We get poop smears on it. It doesn't show up as much on metal. Plus, if you wipe your ass with a picture of a U.S. president from antiquity, you get cursed. Bunny, I'm the witty one here. Don't you be taking my jokes. Decent music. Did I climb this? I can't. Baby game. Baby game. Bevington Bub Squire. Oh hey. Up here. I love the climbing animation. Look at how hard-working this little fellow is. It's true. You are delightful. That only makes me more sad that I blew it with you. I'm gonna blow it with everyone who ever enters my life and makes me happy. I'm gonna say something ill-advised at the wrong moment, and then I'm gonna lose them, and then I'm gonna. Uh-oh. Well, I'm in gay baby jail now. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Mouse stuck. Mouse stuck. Mouse stuck. For the love of God. We'll come back to this later. There's some other ones I want to try out tonight. I can't play Moss 2 as much as I would love to, because I don't know for sure if my headset works. Plus we can't only do mouse content. We can try it actually. This would be a good time to try the headset. Hang on. Now begins the 1 hour setup for the index, which needs to be shorter. This is why I hate to, but I often praise the Quest, because it's just a very refined product that is what VR needs to be. Ultimately, it's just something with one step to get into it. Let's give this a shot. Let's fingers crossed tonight that I somehow fixed the issue. I doubt it. I doubt it very much. I'm pessimistic. Only one base station seems to be... Nope, there we go. We got both of them. I'm an old man. Fingers crossed again, and toes crossed, and your various jiggling bits. Cross those two. I need all the good luck I can get for this. Okay, that doesn't work yet. Valve microphone shows up, but I also lost the microfiber cloth I need to wipe the lenses with. That's better, a little bit. Let's try this again. Doesn't show up. Does not show up. Well, we'll just play anyway. No, she's better when she's quiet. Leave her like that. Aww. I don't see it. I see Oculus virtual audio device. I'm not playing this if we don't have audio. Let's just leave it on Nary. Maybe that'll work. As I recall, it takes a couple of minutes. Let me know if you have video and audio. Unreal Engine, you don't say. Do I have my chat? I don't have my chat. Okay, cool. It's a picture book. This is for babbies. This isn't gonna motivate anyone to read. The Bibbly Boobus and the Nugus. Can you hear anything? Let me see if it shows up yet. It takes its sweet fucking time, as I recall. Is it this? That's not it. Game audio is going to be weak. No, that's not it. That's the best I can do. It's not showing up in the device list. Also, I don't notice that I have my OVR communicator thing. I hold up my left hand in the game and it doesn't render properly over. The overlay doesn't appear. That's not going to fly. Window audio capture. What is that? Oh, I should shave my head. They probably wouldn't go over well. Oh, here we go. Now I got chat. Where I live. But it would get my hair out of the way for headsets. Alright, my right hand just disappeared. It doesn't bode well for my right hand to have disappeared so soon. Hand gone. Hand gone again. There we go. Probably this isn't going to last. I don't think we can play this tonight if my hand won't stay. I remember that guy. What a heroic little mouse. It's gone again. Says full battery. 99%. I ain't read shit yet. Is this like a simulator of what it's like to read for illiterate people? If my hand keeps disappearing, though, I can't do this. There's my... It went away again. Where's my mouse friend? Yay, mouse! She had a blade of grass last time. Grass sword. Look at this cute little mouse. High five. You can high five her. Yeah. Ho. Ha. Ho. funny how the controls are basically as simple as N64. You have like 2 controllers plus analog and triggers. It is pretty. The first one was a looker on PS4 VR, and was one of the reasons people picked up that platform to begin with. You can reach into the scene. See, you can pet her on the head. Mouse petting simulator. This might have been what I was thinking of. I think the first one you can high five her. This little fellow. This may be too candid for this channel, but there have been times in my youth when I was picked on and singled out and sabotaged when I wanted to do some crimes and get payback. And I'm glad I didn't, because if I couldn't have had experiences like this, I'd still be in prison now. Getting my poop chute pushed in. Regretting not controlling my emotions properly. This is why we got to get you a Quest. A Quest 2, Bunny. They're now down to $199. Actually, we got to wait on that because Quest 3 is going to be $199 when they release the S variant, and that's the one you want. Although by then, Quest 2 will be even cheaper, but it won't have any of the new games. You can still use it for PC VR. Actually, I don't know if you could. Your laptop would struggle with this. With a... Your laptop is pretty good for a gaming PC still, but I don't think it's VR ready. Wish I had a Quest 3, honestly. I love my Index. It's still the king of headsets for compatibility and spec-wise. Except, actually, that's not true. Quest 3 has better specs. Oh, look at her pointing. I love the interactivity between the player and Quill. The Quill communicates a lot. She's very expressive. Look at how cute. Do something cute. Look at how big those ears are. How could she get away with ears like that? She keeps getting away with it. She's like Sonic the Hedgehog with little idle animations. That doesn't narrow it down much. You're a vindictive person. You've gotten a lot of revenge. You're an inspiration to me in that regard. Oh, look at her. I see you pointing. Don't worry. Can I move her? Can I move that while she's on it? I can. Oh, she's surfing it. Oh, that's adorable. That's fucking adorable. It hurts my heart. This is Kino. And the right hand is still here somehow. Wonder why that's not fucked up yet. Seems to be cooperating for the time being. I'm afraid to fall. It's a weird fixed camera angle game. If this had come out in like 1984, this would have been a pre-rendered Resident Evil type game where you have fixed cameras and a pre-rendered background. Forgotten fragment. What now? Pardon me? Can I break this? I can break this. This harkens back to like playing NES games like Mario and being like, why can't I use the zapper to shoot the Goombas? Remember that? You ever had that thought when you were playing that as a kid? Like, why don't they work the games use both of them? Was there ever a game like that? You think in the whole lifespan of the NES there would have been at least... Oh. She's doing a little dance. I see what you mean, but I see the statue. It's just not clear what to do with the statue. This is the sort of game that really makes you feel glad to have VR, though. That couldn't have been done. This is one of the few games that could not have been done in any other medium. Also, you would not have gotten this kind of price on Quest 3. Quest 3 games are full price. It's outside of tracking bounds. Dare I hope that this means the other game will work properly now too? Or is that too much to ask for? This doesn't seem right. It wouldn't have me backtrack this far. I'm really happy this is out though. I had no idea. There's too much good stuff to keep track of. That's a good problem to have. Oh, this button. Oh, I see. All right. Oh, but all right. But I have to somehow... Where do I find something to put on there? Oh, I can levitate this somewhat. I get you. There's stuff in the way. There's stuff in the way. I can't do that. Hang on. That's not what I wanted. That's the opposite of what I wanted. That doesn't solve my problem, you fucking game. There's physical stuff there. I can't make this work. Hang on. If I do this. No, that's even worse. There we go. Oh, that solved it. I'm stupid. I thought I had to levitate the thing up and then put that on the button. I'm just a little old man with a wrinkly penis. Here's my grass blade. Guess I got to use a real sword for a little bit. Yo. I'm glad to have my... I kind of missed having a OP sword, but I also missed having my classic grass sword. Look at how cute she is. I'd buy a plush quill. Would you not? Look at her sneaking. Everything Quill does is adorable. This is a cuter mouse than the other mouse. I'm not afraid to say it. Oh no, little mouse. I doubt it. Your mouse pet. That's so cute. I want to cry. That's fucking adorable. Can I break the wood? No. All right. There's got to be a way to. Can I pick this up? I can't pick this up. So this is blocking our way. I see a ledge. The controller is oddly cooperating now for some reason. There just was a system update, but also this disappeared twice during the intro. I don't know what to believe anymore. Little hamsters, big adventures. Visually, it's noticeably better than the first one. The first one had to run on a PS4, though. Very true to the original art style, however. So, I don't care who you gotta rob, Bunny. We gotta get you a Quest 3S when that comes out. The problem is the fucking customs would probably steal it if I sent you one. And if you... There's an importer in Germany that sells them. If you can get it from Germany. They charge a premium. Little dude. Together we're unstoppable. Big dude and little dude forever. 100 episodes. 100 years. 100 years big dude, little dude. I see 2 ways to go. I can't tell which one's correct. Oh, that's the way it came from, isn't it? Never mind. I really wish Valve would just release Deckard already so I could take out a loan or sell a kidney to buy it. I'll sell my index. I really want inside-out tracking, and I really want better resolution above all else. The FOV is fine. The FOV is what I couldn't step down from. That's the one thing I'd miss on a Quest 3. Is FOV is really important to me. Which seems to be the minority view. The public seems to be fine with a smaller FOV if it means higher resolution. The mouse paintings. Everything's so cute. I can't stand it. Little tiny mouse fellows. You're coming with me. Little thumbs up. That's fucking teamwork. Ooh. She makes the same sound as my cat. Actually, my cat sounds literally like a banshee, like a mournful ghost. Like, woo! Like she's communicating sadness, but manipulatively. She has no reason to be sad. She just knows that if she sounds sad, it'll manipulate my emotions. I'll come and give her butt pattings, and I'll give her snacks and all the things that cats. Alright, so that does that. And I can do this. This is true VR gaming. It's funny, this is the last thing you'd think of. Like VR, you think of it as simulating your presence in a false reality in a first-person game. But ever since Lucky's Tale, people are like, VR could be other things. It just makes you the camera. But you can also interact with the scene at the same time. This is an ideal use case. Can I pick this up? There doesn't appear to be a way to pick that up. There's a little door there. I see a door. That suggests to me... Oh, there's a lever. Why can't I just... Why would I not simply be able to, I'm stuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. There we go. Can I... There's the thing here. There's a ledge here. I can do that. That's how you do it, I see. I'm pleased this punch. My controller seems to be working again. Even though it seemed to not be working, I'm very confused. Is it a per game issue now? There's a wall there. Being able to lean around and look at the scene also really helps. Fucking... Oh, I see. I need to look for ledges more, apparently. Let's go break some boxes. Because we're a shitty vandal. Just these little puzzles. There's the beetle. Space beetle. You're going here. Then you live there now. Masterfully designed with the audio cues. This is peak game design right here. Oh, did she have like prey eyes? Have you ever noticed how fashion models have I see that up there. I was just saying, fashion models have like rabbit eyes, like they're prey animals. You know what I mean? Like their eyes are on the side of their head, so that their vision doesn't overlap, but it's to like look out for danger. Like those Finnish or Swiss models, that where their body looks like a willow tree crossed with a gazelle. What a charming game. My collection of dragon dildos. Dragging my balls on your face. She's having a lot of fun with the reading. Wizard mouse! Wizard mouse! Wizard mouse! Wizard mouse! Look at the illustration quality. Is that a slur? Cool tracking. Tracking's a little bit fucky. Oh. Tickle my wrinkly wizardly ballsack. Look at how cool she is with that blade. The hero the people need. This is so beautiful. What a stunningly well-made game. And her, never mind. There's some human-sized coins here too, I noticed. There's different sizes of coin. Is that for different like fantasy races in this universe? There's also squirrels in this universe, but they're not sentient. In this universe, squirrels are like their mounts. They ride them like horses. It seems like a weird BDSM sex thing, but it's not. They're just dumber. But there's also all this gold. Oh, I need more shit to go through here. That's not unlocked yet. This is like a hub world, I guess. I don't think I'd be playing Moss 2 tonight. I'm glad I thought to check on it. It could have been years before I realized this was out. I hope that all the other good stuff coming to Quest 3 comes to PC VR. This is a hub world. Hot damn. Cool, because it's really pretty to look at. I will not mind coming back here a lot. There's a lot of good stuff on Quest 3 that I don't want to buy Quest 3 for. Even though the S is going to be $200, which is a fantastic price for a Quest 3 that's just stripped of all the augmented reality stuff you don't really need anyways, which is not as good as an Apple VR in the first place. Not that I really want one of those either. For those just looking to play VR games, Quest 3S at $199 is a no-brainer. That's 1/5 the cost of an Index. For a headset with slightly less FOV but better resolution and a lot of great exclusives. I hate Zuckerberg, I hate Meta, but I can't deny it. Pew! Stargate. Just fucking kill it. This is definitely a step up over the PS4 game. It's come a long way. Achoo! I hope this is also a longer game. First one was... Oh, nope. She's dead. First one was a pretty short game because back then it was hard to get funding for VR games, so they could only afford to make so much, given the expected returns. That's not really as true anymore. So with any luck, this has more content. It already looks a higher effort, although the first one was a fucking masterpiece. Mouse Pandora. What's back here? Can I climb this? How do I climb? If I can climb this, why can't I climb the roots? I can't go back. Ballsack. Why will it not let me get those? Oh, I see. Oh, I can always backtrack. Can I do it now? I like all the custom content I can only play because I have PC VR. But I see the writing on the wall, though. Plain as day. Standalone is the future of the medium. It's hardly possible to question that now. I can always double back. It is a hub world. Go up. Go up. I have weird dreams after playing VR. Like I have dreams of stuff like this, but I can see the borders around my eyes in the dream. There's also a VR game you can play comfortably seated, which is important. What's the feeling when... It's like the feeling when the person you hate the most made a good point, but it's when a scummy corporation makes a fucking stellar product for an awesome price. I guess like Nintendo fans feeling. Can I jump up here? Yes, nope. How do I see. It's fucking Uncharted all of a sudden. I guess there was some of this in the first one. What's good, vegan veggie? This seems redundant. I'm glad to finally be streaming VR, which is what I intended to do. Short Talk helped me, what feels like a year ago, massively, completely. I replaced basically every part of my computer, except for the graphics card. So specifically so that I could have the computational overhead necessary to stream and do VR. Because there's so much VR content I wanted to stream. I still want to stream older VR games that I never got to stream when I had an Oculus. Because I had a 980 at the time. There was no way in hell that 980 would support NVENC at the same time as a VR game. This feels awesome. This feels like playing a hologram. Why can't I? Why not? It just won't, you stupid bastard. Why? Why won't it? Why won't it work? Oh, I see. That's why. Oh, but you have to do that first. I thought of everything. Nope. Don't fall in. I'm about 90% sure that psychedelic use by ancient man is behind the invention of gnomes and trolls and fairies and sprites, because it totally feels like there's little nature spirit creatures in that headspace. A lot of your visual confusion can be interpreted as little characters that you can interact with. It's hard. You don't exactly see it. You don't hallucinate like in cartoons. Stuff that's not there. It's more like you viscerally imagine it. It's like superpowered imagination. Seems like I continue that way. Oh. In fact, I do. Which I probably should have guessed. Why would you not let me just do that from the start? Y'all see my new video? Did you like it? Say yes or you're immediately banned. I'm kidding. I welcome honest feedback. Fuck! God damn it. Oh, that's because I need this over here. It's just punishing me for being stupid and hasty. Everyone's like, when will you put the HABs in the water? The HABs are in the water, by the way. They're undergoing 72 hours testing. And they're leaking air from places they shouldn't be. They're not taking on water, which is a good sign. So they're still seaworthy, as it were. I just need to take them out, reapply sealant. Probably replace the heater pad, even though I never used it. I just heated the water anyways. Meow! Come here, baby. Come here. Where are you? Where are you? I hear you, but I don't see you. She's so shy sometimes. She'll just stand in, like, hidden in the shadows and meow at me. Come here, babe. Little fellow. I love you, darling. You're just a little baby. You're my little mugwump. Oh, I see what I have to do. There's some ability I'll get later that causes these to bloom into leaves, and then I can climb them. What a vicious little warrior. Oh yeah, I still have the moves. You can still dash in the middle of an attack. Yeah! Notice you can cut the grass. Little detail. Is that you, Deku Tree? Oh, come on. She's impatient. You have a greater telekinesis range than you did in the first one. This is much more relaxed in terms of where you sit. Open the Trigina. There we go. Exactly as I suspected. That's the new ability we have. High five. Ah, my heart. You can high five a mouse in this game. If you've ever wanted to do that. It's kind of an esoteric wish, but it's one that it's the kind of thing you never knew you needed until you try it. Whoa, shit. This is meaningfully upgraded in terms of mechanics. Oh, my hand disappeared. Please don't be a recurring thing. Please don't have... I might have to talk to the Valve lady after all. Aha. Aha, aha, aha. I knew I'd be able to do it on the way back. I knew it. I didn't know it. Is that what that is? Is there a... There is. This is cool as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Can I not do this myself? I can't. I have to reach it. No! Oh, no, Quill. I already forgot the story of whatever that fucking, of that Zelda game for VR. Like, the evil sorcerer Zaragorn or whatever came back and killed my master. Or some shit. It's not as memorable as funny Sword Mouse. Can I reach that? Dare I try it? No, I can't reach that. And my hand disappeared again. Please don't be a pattern tonight. You were behaving well for so long. Everything was working perfectly. Is it because of the camera positioning? I wonder. No, it did this when I was standing up too. No! How did I do that? What a fortuitous turn of events that this would come to my attention tonight. Not that we won't beat the other mouse game too. Now how do we fall exactly onto that thing without going in the drink again? No! Why is that so difficult? Why is that so difficult? Well, while we're over here, we may as well do this. My hand's gone. Hand back, please. There we go. That's going to be a problem, I can tell. Oh, I didn't do this yet. If anyone was enjoying RimWorld, I'm sorry. I quit for a couple of reasons. Mostly just because I entered the most repetitive stage of my usual RimWorld playthrough where I just kill everybody on the map. And it's not fun to watch, even though it sounds like it is. It's just a lot of repetition for my tism to be pleased. Can I just unfurl it from underneath her? I can. That's what I was supposed to do the whole time. Hand gone. Hand back. Give me my hand back. I gotta keep telling myself, if I bought a quest, I would be paying $30 for this instead of $15. I gotta stay in the Steam ecosystem no matter what, no matter how they try to tempt me out of it. I gotta wait for Deckard. I gotta be true to Valve. I gotta not cheat on Valve. I can trust in Gaben. This doesn't look like water. This is the shittiest game water I've ever seen. It's like baby vomit. Let my hand go. This might be a show-stopping problem. I kind of need both hands for this. There's no scroll up here, really? That's cool as fuck. Here goes my hand. What time is it? We got 30 minutes left. I can suffer through it. Oh, you can crush it. I didn't mean to do that. Here we go. I go like here, I think. Give me my hand back. It's not a good, not a very good advertisement for the index, is it? Is there anything good back here? Or did it waste my time? Looks like there's nothing. Oh, I remember, actually. Never mind. Clever, clever, clever. Here goes my hand. Go back, go back. Just because my hand disappeared doesn't mean you get out of your duty. How do I get there, though? I see. I really want all the scrolls. My hand's gone again. This is getting maddening. I'm definitely going to try to automate it. Why did it work so well for the first, like, 15 minutes? Fuck. Oh, man. Oh, well, I'm dead. The animations are freaking... I'm so charmed. It's unbelievable. Almost a quitting time for tonight anyways. We're like 24 minutes away. So... if it does it too many more times... No, it did it again. If he keeps doing this, I guess we'll just either tough it out or call it quits a little bit early for the evening. His little puzzles are so fucking well designed. Low-key frustrating, though. But never in a way where I have anyone to blame but myself. Give my hand back. And then now we have to do the whole song and dance all over again. There we go. This really also seems designed to pad out playtime. There goes my hand again. I really wish it would stop that. Boy, do I wish it would cut that out. And it's gone again. And the Valve lady is having me jump through every possible hoop first. Here we go, finally. That's well designed to stretch things out. Giggity. Give me my hand back. Give me my hand back. Here we go. If I die because my hand disappears, I'm quitting for tonight. Yeah, nope. Where's my hand? I need my hand. I need that not to happen. Hand gone. Hand back, come on. There we go. That's really frustrating. Ah, fuck. That's really frustrating too. Fuck, that's frustrating. And there goes my hand. Ah! Come on. Emotions go away. Emotions go away. Emotions go away. Oh, I can freeze him. He got yeeted. I should have done that. That's my fault then. I should have done that to begin with. Where's my hand? Where's my hand? Where's my hand? Here it is. Is my hand gone? It needs to stop doing that forever. And there goes my hand again. For fuck's sake, would you... Ugh. Oh, calm down. I need my hand back. There it goes. Watch my hand disappear. Amazing disappearing hand act. Speaking of hands, have you ever seen there it goes. Shay St. John? Is that actor dead now? I missed their stuff. That was a keynote part of the my adolescent internet experience for me. Everyone knows Shay St. John for the hand thing video, but there's a lot more on that channel to love. Why am I so invested in this as a mouse? And there goes my hand. Hand, please. Please, hand. There we go. This is what I couldn't reach before. Do I get anything for that? So far, not anything obvious. Hand back. Give me hand. I worked hard on that video. I've got another one planned. I wrote a lot of really great long form essays for Steemit and Hive. And Medium, only for Medium to ban me so they don't get them anymore. But I thought these would make great videos and maybe actually a significant number of people will listen to my thoughts. Give me my hand. Stop. Also, stop taking my hand. I think there's one I missed on the way in here. I'm intent on getting them all. Don't fall. Hand back, please. Here we go. Oh, she turned back. Okay, I guess I can't backtrack currently. I like these new mechanics. Really feels like a proper sequel. This is VR gaming. Now this is pod racing. Now this is robbing a bank. Now this is burglarizing houses. Now this is killing a man just to watch him die. Come on, hand. Come on! There you go. Look at her. Little mouse. Little mouse. Fucking kill him. More like beta. Yes. Why don't they take the glass, though? I have to quit now. The controller's on the fritz. I'll get back to the castle. He's right, I do have a tiny little brain. That's the cute part about mice, is their little tiny brains and the big eyeballs and ears. They don't need much brain matter to do what they do. Did I get the scroll? I don't think so. Uh... This is what I'm supposed to do, right? No! Fuck, that's inelegant. My hand keeps disappearing every 5 seconds. It's not the battery. Is there no way through there from that side? There isn't. Why should there not be? There's a desk there. I can't... Stop turning off my fucking controller! Ugh! I can't get up that way. I mean, I need my hands for this. There we go. That's what I was supposed to do. That's awkward. And I can't use the buttons now because the fucking controller keeps turning itself off. It's going to ruin the playthrough if I don't fix it. At least we got a good couple minutes out of this. There it is. I need my hand for this. Come on, hand. Here we go. Leave no scroll behind. Why don't I trust the Turin? I didn't trust it in the first game. He turned out to be a good guy. But what if it's a long con? We're going to exit for night. It's quitting time, and this doesn't fucking work without the controller. Are you going to fuck up again? It seems to be working in the menu. Nope, there it goes. It does not, in fact, work in the menu. Okay, well, next order of business is to proceed through the RMA steps and mail out this controller and get a new one. Or they'll mail me one and I mail it back in the same box, I guess. That's disappointing, but at least we got enough footage of Moss 2, Book 2 out of it for a stream. That's good. It was a little bit ruined by me bitching about not having my hand, but you had to be in my shoes. This is a situation where having your hand disappear every 5 seconds is quite frustrating. Anyway, I don't know who Short Talk has lined up to dump you on, but there's 2 people left, so I don't know that it matters particularly whether he does or not. Thank you all for joining me. For the one or 2 people who stuck around to the end, you were the ride or die bros. I shall ensure the machines spare you when they rise up. Thank you for sticking it out. Get at me again on Monday. Same ham time, same ham channel at 7 o'clock p.m. West Coast time to 11 o'clock p.m. This is your friendly neighborhood Dad signing off, returning you to your regularly scheduled sleepy time.